My fiancée posted, "Sometimes you outgrow people," after I lost my job. I commented, "Truth." Then I got hired at double my salary and started dating my new boss. Her DMs when she saw us at the company gala. Original post. 31 male, got laid off on a Thursday. Tech company restructuring. Last hired, first fired. The usual corporate nonsense. 5 years in software development. Decent at my job. Making $78,000 annually. Not rich, but comfortable. My fiancée, Amber, 29, took it. Weird. We've been engaged for 8 months. Together for 3 years total. Lived separately. She had her apartment. I had mine. We've been talking about getting a place together after the wedding next spring. That Friday night, she came over. I spent the day applying to jobs, updating my resume, being productive. Made dinner, open wine, try to keep things normal. "So, how long till you find something?" she asked, barely touching her food. Hard to say. Could be a few weeks, could be a few months. I've got savings for 6 months of expenses. 6 months. Her face did this thing. Hard to describe. Like she'd bitten into something sour. Yeah, been saving specifically for emergencies. I'll be fine. She left early. Said she had a headache. Saturday morning, scrolling Instagram. There it was. Amber's post. A photo of her at some coffee shop, looking contemplative. Caption. "Sometimes you outgrow people, butterfly. Not everyone can match your energy and ambition. Choose yourself." Hashtag growth, hashtag moving forward, hashtag know your worth. Posted 4 hours ago. 32 likes already. Her friends commenting, "Yas queen, and you deserve better." My phone buzzed. Text from her. "We need to talk." Called her immediately. "What's this post about?" "Ethan, I've been thinking. With everything happening with your job, I don't think we're in the same place anymore. I lost my job 2 days ago. I know. And it made me realize we want different things. I'm building a career, moving up at the firm. I need a partner who's on my level." The firm. She was an HR coordinator making $52,000. I'd literally been making more than her until Thursday. "So you're breaking up with me because I got laid off?" "I'm ending things because you don't have a drive I need in a partner." This just clarified things. Hung up. Stare at my phone. 3 years. 3 years, and the moment I hit a bump, she's out. Opened Instagram. Looked at her post again. All those comments. Her smug photo. Commented, "Truth." Then blocked her on everything. Update 1. 2 weeks after the breakup, I got a call back from a company I'd interviewed with before getting laid off. They'd just gotten funding and were expanding fast. The CEO, Veronica, 34, interviewed me personally for a senior developer position. Interview went well. Really well. She was sharp, asked actual technical questions instead of the usual BS, and seemed genuinely impressed with my portfolio. We talked for 2 hours, way longer than scheduled. The position is $165,000 base, plus equity and full benefits. "Can you start in 2 weeks?" I try not to look shocked. That was more than double my old salary. "Yes, absolutely." "Great. Welcome to the team, Ethan." Shook hands. Left feeling like I'd won the lottery. Started the job 3 weeks post-breakup. The company was smaller, about 30 people, but growing fast. Veronica was hands-on, brilliant, and surprisingly easy to work with. We clicked professionally right away. First month flew by. The work was challenging but satisfying. Team was solid. In Veronica, she was impressive. Built the company from nothing, turned down acquisition offers, genuinely cared about the product and the people. We started getting coffee between meetings. Then lunch. Nothing unprofessional, just 2 people who got along. 6 weeks in, working late on a deadline. Just me and Veronica in the office around 9 p.m. "You want to grab dinner?" she asked. "There's a Thai place that's still open." We went. Talked about everything except work. Her divorce 2 years ago. My recent breakup. Shared horror stories. Laughed a lot. At the end, walking to our cars. This was nice. We should do it again sometime. Off the clock. She smiled. "I'd like that." We started seeing each other. Carefully. No PDA at work. Kept it professional during business hours. But outside, we fit. She got my sense of humor. I appreciated her drive. It just worked. 2 months after I started, The company holiday gala was announced. Big deal. Investors, clients, fancy venue. Partners encouraged. "Want to be my date?" Veronica asked over dinner one night. People will talk. People always talk. I'm the CEO. You're senior developer. We're both adults. And honestly, I don't care what they think. Then yes, the gala was in 3 weeks. Black tie, open bar, the whole deal. Meanwhile, I've been completely offline from Amber's world. Blocked on everything. Mutual friends had picked sides or stayed neutral. I had no idea what she was up to. Then, 2 days before the gala, I got a DM on LinkedIn. "Amber, hey, hope you're doing okay. I've been thinking about you." Ignored it. Next day, another. "I heard you found a new job. That's great. Maybe we could grab coffee and catch up." Still ignored. Day of the gala, my phone buzzed. Text from an unknown number. "It's Amber. Got your number from Kevin. Please don't block me. I miss you. I made a mistake." Kevin, my former coworker. Guess he'd given her my new number. Cool. Blocked the number. That evening, getting ready for the gala, Veronica texted, "Picking you up at 7. Wear the navy suit. Bossy. You like it? Fair." The venue is gorgeous. Downtown, fancy hotel ballroom, champagne everywhere. Veronica looked incredible. Black dress, confident smile, absolutely in her element. We walked in together. Her hand on my arm. Casual but clear. About an hour in, mingling with investors, I saw her. Amber, in the corner, wearing a red dress that was trying way too hard, staring at me with her mouth literally open. Took me a second to put it together. The event was semi-public. Some tickets were available for purchase by people in the industry. She must have found out I'd be here and bought one. She started walking over. "Ethan." Veronica looked at me. I shook my head slightly. She got immediately. "Ethan, oh my God, I didn't know you'd be here." Amber's voice was too loud. People were looking. "Amber, you look amazing. I mean, you always did, but..." She noticed Veronica. "Oh, hi." Veronica said coolly. "I'm Amber. Ethan's..." She paused. "We're old friends." Veronica, Ethan's girlfriend, and his boss. "Nice to meet you." Amber's face did something amazing. Shock, confusion, anger all at once. "Your girlfriend? And boss? That's..." She caught herself. "Wow, that happened fast. About as fast as you dumping me for getting laid off," I said calmly. Her face went red. "That's not fair. I was going through things. You posted on Instagram that you'd outgrown me. 2 days after I lost my job. I commented truth because it was true. We weren't right for each other. But I..." "Excuse us," Veronica said smoothly. "We have some investors to meet. Enjoy the evening." We walked away. Amber stood there, frozen. "That was her?" Veronica asked quietly. "Yeah. You dodged a bullet. I really did." Rest of the night was perfect. Made connections, celebrated wins with the team, danced with Veronica. Forgot Amber was even there. Until my phone started blowing up around. Midnight. Update 2. The DMs started coming in waves. Instagram. She made a new account. "We need to talk." LinkedIn. "That was really awkward. Can we please have an adult conversation?" Email. "How did you get my new work email? I know you're upset, but this is childish. Call me." Another text from a different unknown number. "Ethan, seriously? Your boss? That's so inappropriate. Everyone's going to think you slept your way into that job." Showed Veronica the messages. We were at her place, post-gala, still in formal wear. "Block everything," she said. "And if she contacts you at work, that's harassment." Blocked the Instagram account. Blocked the new number. Set my LinkedIn to only accept messages from connections. Monday morning at work, the office manager pulled me aside. "Hey, weird question. Did someone named Amber try to contact you this weekend?" "Yeah, my ex." "What?" "She called the office number Saturday morning asking for you. Said it was a family emergency. I told her I couldn't give out employee information. She got aggressive. Sorry about that. She showed up at the gala Friday night. It's handled. Okay, just want to give you a heads up. Let me know if she becomes a problem." Tuesday, things escalated. Got a message from Kevin, my old coworker, who'd given Amber my number. "Dude, Amber's telling everyone you're dating your boss, and it's a whole scandal. She's saying you got fired from our company for misconduct and landed on your feet by manipulating some desperate older woman. Just wanted you to know what she's spreading. Called Kevin immediately. That's completely false. You know that, right? I was laid off in the restructuring. And Veronica's 34, only 3 years older than me. Also, none of this is Amber's business. I know, man. I told her she was being crazy, but she's on some crusade. Thought you should know. Thanks for the warning. Told Veronica. She was pissed. That's defamation. We could. Let go. Anyone who knows me won't believe it. And anyone who doesn't matter. She calmed down, but wasn't happy. Wednesday brought a new development. Email from an unknown address to my work account. Subject, concerned colleague. Dear management, I have concerns about the relationship between Ethan, last name, and CEO Veronica, last name. This appears to be a clear conflict of interest and potential favoritism. Ethan was hired under suspicious circumstances shortly after being terminated from his previous position. I believe this relationship began before his employment and represents a serious ethical violation. Please investigate immediately. It was unsigned, but obviously Amber forwarded it to Veronica. She forwarded it to our COO and HR. HR called me in Thursday morning. Ethan, we received a complaint. Can you walk me through your relationship with Veronica? Explained everything. When I was hired, before we started dating, how the relationship developed, that we kept it professional at work. And this person making the complaint, my ex-fiancée, she showed up at the gala, found out Veronica and I are together, and has been harassing me since. Do you have documentation of the harassment? Showed her everything. The messages, the calls to the office, Kevin's warning about the rumors. Okay, this is clearly a targeted campaign by someone with a personal grudge. We'll document this, and if she continues, we'll pursue legal action. Your relationship with Veronica is fine. You're not in her direct reporting line, and it didn't affect your hiring. You're good. That afternoon, Veronica got served with a cease and desist letter from Amber's lawyer, claiming intentional interference with prospective economic advantage, her relationship with me, apparently, and defamation. Not sure how, since Veronica hadn't said anything publicly. It was the most ridiculous legal document I'd ever seen. Clearly written by some budget attorney who took Amber's money without asking questions. Our company lawyer reviewed it and laughed. This is garbage. She has no case. Wanting to respond? Please, Veronica said. The response was beautiful. Methodical breakdown of why every claim was baseless. Timeline proving Veronica and I got together after Amber ended our relationship. And a counter threat of harassment charges if Amber continued contact. Sent certified mail. Radio silence for 3 days. Then Friday evening, I'm at Veronica's place making dinner, and my phone rings. Unknown number. Against my better judgment, I answered. Ethan. Amber. Drunk. Definitely drunk. How did you get this number? Doesn't matter. You ruined my life. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. Brandon broke up with me. Who's Brandon? My boyfriend. He said I'm obsessed with you. But I'm not. I just want you to know what you did. You paraded that woman around like some trophy. Made me look like an idiot. Amber, you dumped me for losing my job. Then I got a better job and moved on. That's not parading anyone around. That's living my life. She's using you. Can't you see that? She just wants a younger guy too. Goodbye, Amber. Hung up. Blocked the number. That was her. Veronica asked from the kitchen. Yeah, she's spiraling. Good. The next week, Amber made one final move. Created a burner Instagram account and posted a long rant about narcissistic men who use successful women as status symbols and companies that enable inappropriate workplace relationships. Didn't name names, but tagged the company account. Our social media manager flagged it. Legal sent another cease and desist, this time threatening a restraining order. That finally shut her down. Final update. It's been 4 months since the gala. Amber's gone completely silent. Heard through Kevin that she moved to another city for a new job. Fresh start, apparently. The rumors she tried to spread went nowhere. Turns out most people in our industry are adults who don't care about other people's relationships. The few who tried to make it dramatic got shut down pretty quick when the timeline became clear. Work's going great. Got promoted to lead developer last month. Merit-based, documented performance reviews, the whole thing above board. Veronica made sure everything was handled properly, specifically to avoid any appearance of favoritism. The relationship's solid. We moved in together 3 weeks ago. Her place, because it's bigger and closer to the office. Some people at work know, most don't care. We keep it professional during business hours, and that's enough. My mom loves Veronica. Dad's impressed by her business success. My friends are just happy I'm happy. Ran into one of Amber's friends at a coffee shop last week. Girl literally turned around and left when she saw me. Guess Amber's version of events didn't survive contact with reality. The irony isn't lost on me. Amber dumped me because I lost my job and she thought I lacked ambition. 3 months later, I'm making triple what she does and dating someone who actually built something from nothing. But here's the thing. I didn't do any of this to spite her. I didn't plot revenge or scheme to make her jealous. I just lived my life. Got a job, met someone great, moved forward. Her downfall was her own doing. The harassment, the false complaints, the drunk calls. She created her own consequences by refusing to accept that we were done. Sometimes I wonder if she realizes that. If she understands that posting "sometimes you outgrow people" was the truest thing she ever said. About us. She did outgrow me. Outgrew basic decency, outgrew maturity, outgrew whatever made her a decent person to begin with. I commented truth because it was true. We weren't right for each other, but not for the reason she thought. Do I feel bad? Not really. Sympathetic maybe in the abstract, but mostly just relieved. Relieved I found out who she really was before we got married. Relieved I found someone who doesn't bail when things get hard. Relieved I dodged that particular bullet. Amber wanted someone on her level. She just never realized her level wasn't as high as she thought it was. And me? I'm exactly where I need to be. Better job, better partner, better life. Truth.